Hey, what's up guys, Wolftamer here. Welcome to a brand new game actually. We're going to be playing a game called the Blockheads. Now for anyone who has never played, or at least heard of the Blockheads, it's kind of like a 2D Minecraft. However, there are lots of different items that really do separate it compared to Minecraft. So we're actually going to play this, so we're going to create a new world. Party ports. Get out of here. We're going to go with YouTube. So we can also increase, or I should say change the world size. So we can have 1/16, 1/4, 1x, which is the normal, and then we can have 4 times. We're going to do 1, we're going to create, and we're just going to do normal mode, and we're going to have normal rules. And we are definitely not, we're going to skip the tutorial because I already know how to do the game. And let's find someone. Okay, not a blue skin dude. Yeah, the skins get kind of interesting in this game. Let's choose. I guess we'll start with Taylor. Okay, so we want his hairstyle. So how do I get rid of the mohawk? Okay. Don't like this shape. Okay, what's like one of the original ones? Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's about what we want. Our hair color is not red. It's definitely black. And clothes, we are not going with this. We're going with a nice green. And oh lord, maybe black is the best option here. Yeah, we're gonna stick with that actually. And I think that's the best face type. Alright, let's create ourselves. We're not Taylor, we're going to be named Wolf. Oh, my bad. Wolf. So, nice. Let's warp it. So this is the wonderful world of the Blockheads. As you can see down at the bottom, we have our different tools. We have our flint spade, we have some oranges, and we have a basket, which are they're almost like portable chests. They allow you to have more storage. So with each basket, you actually get 3 extra slots, which is pretty nice. So what we need to first do is we need to dig up a piece of dirt, go over to our portal here, and we need to warp in a workbench. And this is how we're going to start our entirety of the game. The one thing to mention, guys, is anytime I'm crafting things, I'll probably do it off camera, because so far I don't have the ability to cut videos like other people will. So anytime I'm crafting stuff, I'll do it off screen, and then I'll show you, like what I've crafted. Most of these videos will probably be like mining or exploring or stuff like that. And most importantly, we're going to try and earn every single achievement that's in this game, which should be pretty fun. So now what we're going to do is we're going to make some equipment. So what we need to make is a tool bench, a craft bench, and a woodwork bench. So we need 1 dirt and 1 flint, 1 dirt and a stick, and then a wood. So we need 2 dirt, so we're just going to grab these 2 dirt right here, and then we need to find a tree. Yep, I believe I saw over here. So let's move over here. There's also some wheat there, we'll pick that up later, but what we need to do is we need to mine a little leaf here and get ourselves a stick. Nice, and then let's wait on that for right now. Is there any flint nearby? I need flint. Okay, that gray stuff is clay. Right there, that's flint. So we're going to dig right down the center here, and then that black stuff in the dirt is, actually we can stop right there because there's 1 flinter right there. How convenient. Alright, there we go. So now we're going to head back over to our workbench, and I need a wood. So just pick up that wood right there. Alright guys. Boom. Alright, so we got 1 wood. Nice. And we're going to craft ourselves a tool bench, a craft bench, and a woodwork bench. So, one of the things we're going to have to do is we're going to have to get ourselves basically some iron tools, maybe even steel tools if we get high enough. We also need to explore, find basically the east and west equator and also the north and south pole. We also need to go to the center of the earth. I think that's an achievement. Something else we can do is we can actually find sky islands up in the sky, which is pretty nice. Now, if I actually zoom out, you can see here that this is basically an entirety of the world, and it is pretty big, as we can see. The world is very large. And remember, this is only one time, so you can actually make the world 4 times bigger, which is insane. But anyway, so we got all of our tape benches, I guess. We're going to craft our tool bench here, our craft bench here, and then our woodwork bench here. So, tool bench, self-explanatory. We can craft tools. We can craft flint tools, stone tools, bronze tool. I think this is... Okay, that's iron. All the way up till titanium. Titanium is basically the best material in the game. Then we have the craft bench, which can craft a bunch of different items. We have baskets, we have fishing rods, we have chandeliers, which are pretty cool. We even got jets. Oh yeah, we can make a jetpack, so we'll have to do that sometime soon. And then we have the woodwork bench, which basically is anything that's made out of wood. So yeah. So now what we're going to do is... Let's see here. What we need to do is we need to craft ourselves a pickaxe. But we need some flint for that. So let's go back and get ourselves some flint. So, right where we were trying to mine the first time, I'm going to mine all this flint, actually. That way we have plenty of flint for the future. There's a lot of other stuff that you will need to be paying attention to. For example, these plants right here. These are flax plants. And those are going to be pretty useful later on. Alright, so here we go. As you can see, we got some flint resources here. Ooh, already, my friends. Look at that. Alright, so I'm going to let my friend here get done with his mining. Additionally, there are also different things about this game. For example, as you can see, we don't need, like, stairs or anything like that. Our character just kind of, like, climbs up dirt walls, which is pretty nice. Oh, man, we got such good starts. Holy crap. All right, so we actually got ourselves a sapphire. Now, a sapphire is the second tier in gems. Let me kind of explain that. So let me make a pickaxe. Let me explain. So in our portal here, if we scroll over here, we can see that there are some different, basically, portals and then pickaxes. So the first tier is amethyst. Now, amethyst is the most common and lowest tier gem. So with it, we can upgrade our portal, which will allow us to craft the amethyst pickaxe, which will give us double from what we mine, which is pretty good. Then after that, we upgrade it to sapphire, which will give us triple from mining. Emerald is the next tier with 4 times mining. Then ruby with 5. And then all the way up till diamond, 6 times from mining. So if I mine 1 stone, instead of it giving me 1 stone, it'll give me 6 stone. And it's pretty good. Now you'll also notice that we need what are called time crystals. Now time crystals are basically an in-game currency, which is pretty unfortunate, but there are also basically crystals that we can find simply in the game. And we can mine them to use at our will. So what we need to do now is we need to get ourselves some stones. So what's our inventory looking? Okay. One thing I'm actually going to do real quick is actually, since it's nighttime, if we click on ourselves, this is how we are able to see our stats. We can see our health is nice, our happiness is kind of low for good reason. Our hunger has basically not dropped at all. Sorry about that, guys. I actually just dropped my phone. Our energy is very low, which is why we're tired, and then our environment is also pretty dark. So if we sleep, as you can see, our energy is going to replenish itself, and it also speeds up time, which is nice. The time crystals are pretty oblivious, I believe. basically for every 3 seconds you want to skip using time crystals, that equals 1. So for example, if you just wanted to skip 10 seconds of waiting, which by the way is not that long, you would be spending 30 time crystals. That's pretty expensive, considering we don't get many. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to craft dang it, what do we need? Okay, we need a stick. Okay, let's just go grab ourselves a stick. And we're going to craft ourselves a flint machete. What this is going to allow us to do is we're going to be able to grab leaves, or not leaves, oh my gosh, this game is confusing me already. We're going to be able to grab the sticks off of these leaf blocks, and we're going to get a bunch of sticks. And with those, we're going to be using those to make baskets. Because once we have full baskets, then we're going to have the maximum carrying capacity we can have. And that's going to be really nice to have. So let's let our dude make his flint machete. This donkey's also pretty useful. We can use him to... Ooh, I want that flaxseed, actually. Give me that flaxseed. No. I want the... No. This donkey's in my way. There we go. I want the flaxseed. That way we can start growing flax. Because when we start growing flax, we're going to get a bunch of flax. Okay, now. We're now going to start just absolutely demolishing this tree. I did not mean to do that. Oh, jeez. As you can see, we're getting a bunch of sticks from it. I can't actually carry them, though. So I'll get rid of the wheat for right now. So as you can see, our dude is now just mining all these leaves for eternity, which is nice. Yeah, pretty nice. And the tree just grew there. I've never actually seen that before. That's weird. I've never seen that. Interesting. So additionally, if our machete does break, then anything that we told the dude to mine he just won't do it. So our machete is getting pretty low in durability. We're going to let Wolf finish his mining expedition, basically. And then I believe his machete will not break, actually. Huh. Must be really low. Yeah, pretty much so. Yeah, it's the tiniest bit. Alright, let me mine out these. Boom, there you go. We just saw it in action, so yeah, alright. So let's head back down, and let's now start making ourselves some baskets. So we're gonna make... Baskets do not take long at all, so we're gonna make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 baskets. Boom. So, baskets cannot stack. So that means you can't put a basket in another basket, which would be nice. So as you can see, we now have some extra storage. And you can see kind of... So with this, we can see the maximum storage we have. And you can see how these baskets are pretty useful. Because now we are getting a lot more inventory space. From basically very cheap resources. Alright, so now let's sleep. Okay. Now what we're going to do... first up, let's see if it actually turns daytime, because if it isn't, I'm going to show you guys another thing about this game. Which it looks like it will, dang. Alright, so I'm going to show you the other thing you can do. So if we click on ourselves again, we can also meditate. Now, I'm going to stop real quick. Meditate does also speed up time, as you just saw there. But additionally, meditating, if you do it long enough, it'll actually give you items, which is pretty cool. Now I'm gonna mine some of this little, I guess, skin color. That's all I can think about. This kind of skin color rock is called limestone, and we can use that to upgrade our tools. And also, for whatever reason, they give you limes. I mean, I don't think it's logical, but it makes sense. Now this thing right here is copper, and we're going to use that sometime in the future. But we're going to save it for right now. So all we're getting right now is just a bunch of stone, and for good reason too. We're going to need a bunch of stones. I'm going to mine out. I'm actually going to mine out until this thing breaks. Because we need that much stone in our future. So as far as what else we can craft with the workbench, as you can see, most items have to actually be upgraded in order to unlock other crafting. So for example, to make all these other different benches and items, we have to have a level 2 workbench, which is made out of woodwork, which is upgraded by stone. So we're going to actually upgrade our bench now, and then we can start crafting some other stuff. So we got, for example, a kiln, a furnace, a builder's bench, and we can upgrade it again with bronze. So we can get, for example, an armor bench, a train yard, a dye bench, upgrade again for steel. Now, once we upgrade to level 4, by the way, to the max tier, we start unlocking some pretty hectic items. We get tons of stuff. So yeah, we're going to let that go. And by the way, guys, when I said that every 3 seconds it uses a time crystal, I'm actually extremely stupid. It's every 10 seconds it uses a time crystal. That's still pretty pricey. But yeah, I thought it was every 3 seconds, and I was about to basically kill myself. So, my fault. My fault. Let's look at if there's anything else we can do. So, I'm going to try and keep these videos around 20 minutes long, because I think that's pretty much like the most common time that videos are uploaded at. Most will be around 20 to 30 minutes, I think. I will admit it does take a while, but I mean, it's better than like hours upon days with some games. Almost there. 2, 1, boom. So as you can see, our workbench is now level 2. We can now craft some new stuff, such as a kiln, a furnace, a press, a compost bin, which is actually what we're going to make right now. We're going to make a compost bin. But first, let me make an axe so we can actually cut it down. You have to make so much stuff. This is the one thing I don't like about it, is the crafting. It's so oblivious, because some of them take absolutely ages. At least it's what it feels like whenever you play this game. It's just so freaking annoying. Absolutely annoying. Just give it a few seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Okay then. Now we're going to grab our axe here. We're going to just obliviously destroy the trees. Goodbye, tree. Donkey, you might want to move. Thanks, buddy. Now we're going to cut down this tree. Boom. So you can see, yeah, we get all the remains from it. Alright, now let's properly make this thing. We're going to make the compost bin. The compost bin will create compost, which will allow us to make some pretty nice fertilize. It'll make trees grow faster, basically. One problem is, we don't actually have any tree to grow. Oh, never mind, we have oranges. Alright, we're going to grow orange trees. That'll be nice. Oh, wait a minute, dang it. In order to make compost, you need 5 of something. And in this case, we have 5 oranges. So we can make a compost, but then we can't grow anything, so that'll be nice. Is there any... I mean, I can't see anything right now, but I bet you if I just kind of walk out a little bit. What's this? I'm tired, okay. Yeah, in this game, your tired level is absolutely oblivious, so I'll have to make sure we do some of that stuff. I also want to set up my my kind of base just here at the portal, that way, because what you can do is if I click on the portal here, I actually have an ability right here to teleport here. If you're too close to the portal, obviously you can't, but if you're pretty far away, you can teleport here for 10 time crystals in case I need to do that. Something else we can do is we can warp in blockheads, which are pretty nice. So we can have like 2 different people work at the same time, which is pretty nice. Now, whenever it allows you to do it, it requires you to get a specific food type. And in this case, it's carrots, and that is not cool. Okay, so now let me grab my compost bin, which is here. And we're going to place it, I guess, right here. So as you can see, we can now make compost. And we can do it from pine cones, apples, mangoes, prickly pears, flax, that's actually a pretty good one, lime, chilies, kelp, that's a pretty big one actually, tulip seeds, or bulbs I should say, raw fish, just raw dodo meat, coffee, you get the point. We can make tons of, the only thing that makes is compost, but we can use it from loads of different types of items. So anyway, guys, we are actually just about out of time, so I am going to have to end the episode here, guys. Kind of unfortunate, but, you know. So, guys, I am going to work on the blockheads. In the meantime, I'm probably going to set up a base, get me some proper tools, probably. Maybe get me, like, a furnace, stuff like that. And I'll basically explain what I did off screen in the next episode. So guys, I hope you have enjoyed this episode, and if you have, hit the like button, and if you have not already, consider hitting the subscribe button. It would mean a lot to me. Anyway guys, I'll see you guys next time for the next video. Peace out.